Have you ever gazed at a lightning flash and wondered what stories it holds? He was the grandson of Waitiri, the formidable goddess of thunder, and from birth he possessed a luminous glow, a sign of his celestial lineage. But this divine light cast long dark shadows of jealousy. His own brothers, consumed by envy, ambushed him, leaving him for dead. It was a brutal betrayal, one that nearly extinguished his sacred light. But his mother, with unwavering love, found his broken body and nursed him back to life. In his recovery, Tawhaki understood his destiny wasn't to be entangled in earthly squabbles. His path pointed upward towards the sky, his true home. Far from Tawhaki's world, another soul was crying out in despair. This was Hinauri, the sister of the great trickster hero Maui. Her life was a tapestry woven with sorrow. Her first husband, a man she loved, had been cruelly transformed into a dog by a sorcerer's curse. Forced to remarry into a powerful family, she found no solace, only more pain. Her new co-wives, jealous of her beauty and heritage, tormented her relentlessly, making every day a living nightmare. Her grief was so profound, so immense, that it transcended physical distance. It became a soundless cry, an echo of pain that traveled across lands and seas, reaching for a kindred spirit. And it was Tawhaki who heard it. Tawhaki's divine senses picked up on Hinauri's silent scream. It was a call he could not ignore. Guided by this ethereal connection, he journeyed to the distant land where she was held captive by her suffering. He found her desolate and broken, a shadow of her former self. But where others saw a victim, Tawhaki saw a soul of immense strength. Using his divine knowledge, he began to heal her, not just the physical marks of her torment, but the deep wounds within her spirit. He tended to her with a gentleness that belied his warrior strength, and in his presence, Hinauri began to remember who she was. The divine blood that flowed in both their veins recognized its counterpart. It was a love born not of fleeting passion, but of deep, ancient connection. They were two halves of a divine whole, finally reunited. Their union was powerful, emerging of heaven and earth. Together they had a son, but the core of the celestial realm remained strong within Tawhaki. He knew his journey was not yet complete. He had to ascend, to reclaim his place among the gods and bring back their sacred knowledge for the benefit of humankind. To do this, he needed to find the celestial vine, the punga that tethered the earth to the sky. It was a perilous quest, one that had claimed many lives before. He was accompanied by a man named Karir, who was eager for the glory of reaching the heavens. However, Karir's approach was arrogant and reckless. He ignored the proper rituals and tried to climb using a loose, dangling vine, and tragically, he fell to his death. Tawhaki understood that the path to the divine required more than just physical strength. It demanded humility, respect, and spiritual preparation. He found the true, firmly rooted celestial vine and began his ascent. With each step upward, he chanted the sacred karakia, ancient incantations that strengthened the vine and protected his passage. As he climbed higher and higher, he entered the domain of his grandmother Tiri. The air grew thick with electricity, the sky crackled with power. This was his final test. He had to face the very source of his lineage, the thunder and lightning. He didn't fight it, he embraced it. He learned to understand its rhythm, its language, its immense power. He mastered the secrets of the storm, not as a conqueror, but as an heir claiming his birthright. Having passed his grandmother's tests and mastered the secrets of the heavens, Tawhaki returned to the earthly realm. But he was not the same man who had left Boob. He was now a bridge, a living connection between the world of mortals and the realm of the gods. He brought back with him the sacred knowledge, the divine arts, and the wisdom of the celestial beings. He was a symbol of resilience, a testament to the power of overcoming betrayal and adversity. His story teaches us that our greatest trials often lead us to our true destiny, and that true strength is found not in avoiding the storm, but in learning to dance in the lightning. The legend of Tawhaki and Hinauri is more than just a myth. It's a powerful narrative about love, loss, betrayal, and ascension. It reminds us that even when we are broken, we have the capacity to heal, to rise, and to connect with something greater than ourselves. So the next time you see a storm brewing, look closely at the flashes of lightning that dance across the sky. Perhaps you'll see the luminous form of Tawhaki, the hero who climbed to the heavens and back, forever linking our world with the divine. His story is a powerful reminder of the deep, spiritual connection between humanity and the natural world. A core belief in Maori culture. It's a legacy of strength, of love that crosses worlds, and of the eternal quest to reach for the heavens. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the heart of Maori mythology. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tales from around the world. Until next time, stay curious.